Hi everyone. So I updated my iPad to iPadOS 16. As it's not my primary device, I was okay with it because the developer beta and there are a lot of bugs in it. So I would not recommend you to install on your primary device. So let me show you the version. As you can see, this is iPadOS 16 and I'm going to show you all the changes that we got. So let's start with the lock screen. This is not the biggest change on the lock screen. You just get this clock, so it's not as same as the iOS 16 where you can actually customize anything. So if I hold and tap here, I'm not gonna do anything. So let me just open it and go in the home screen. On the home screen, this is also going to be kind of similar. You don't get as much things are there. Even the recent app is going to look like same. We'll come back to the stage manager, but before that, let me show you what else we got. So we get the new Fitness Plus app by default on iPad. It's not working in our region, so it's useless for us. The weather app has been updated as well, and I think it looks really good. As you can see, it's 42-degree here, and it's really hot. As you can see, the sun as well. But I really like the app, and if you click on anything, you can see the more detail about it. So yeah, that's the new app, and I think it looks really good. Apart from that, in the settings section, you can see if you go in the display settings, I don't see that reference display section where Apple said. I think it is available on some beta version. I don't know why, but I'm not able to see it. But I was able to see this display zoom version where you can actually increase the space of the size of the iPad. It's not useful for this iPad 11-inch because it's going to shrink everything, and as you can see, there are a lot of bugs here. But yes, that's what I'm saying. Do not install it on your primary device. And about the more space, as you can see, it's quite shrunken now. So if you have a 12.9-inch iPad, that might be good for you. But for me, as of now, it's not as great. So I'm going to use it at the standard again. But it's going to work great with the external monitor, and I'll come to that. And apart from that, you get some other changes in the apps like stock. You will be able to see the new stock section where you can see the business news. And this is if you want to create a new watch list, something like that. But yes, a new design in the app as well. But the main thing that people are more excited about, even I was excited about, is the stage manager. So if you want to use that, you need to activate it. So if you open the control panel, you can see this section. And if you enable this, you'll be able to enable the stage center. So if I open anything right now, it's going to open like this. So these are the recent app, and if you click on that, it gives you a great transition. And even if you go like that and open this is going to show you like that. So anything that is not be able to open on the stage manager, like this Fitness Plus app, it's going to open the full screen. But apart from that, if you're using any other app that works with the stage manager, it's going to look like this. And if you want to add more things on the screen, like if I just put it here, I can add multiple apps on the screen. So as you can see, there are three, and I can resize them. So if I go like this and resize it, sorry, it's a little bit buggy. That's why I was not asking you to update it. But yeah, as you can see, I can open multiple apps like this, and if I just turn it off and if I just open it back, it's going to open all the three, and you can see the grouping here. So if I open a file app, you can see all the groups here. So if you want to use the stage manager, I think it's going to work perfectly fine. You can also hide the dock or the side section if you hold it. So if you click on this, you're going to hold it, you get the bigger screen area. And same thing you can do with the sidebar as well. So I'm gonna turn it on for now, but yeah, this is how it works. And the other big feature which I saw is when you connect in to the monitor. So let me show you that. So this is my iPad. Let me quickly connect with this my monitor. So let me just put this dongle here, and let's see how it's going to work. It's a bit slow. So as you can see, the sign is here. So now it's going to connect with the monitor. And this is the first time I'm able to see the full screen here. And I also connected my mouse with my iPad. So as you can see, the mouse is going. You can also change the orientation. So if you go in the settings on the iPad, let me just bring the setting. And if you go in the display section, as you can see, there's the display option where you can select where the orientation is going to be. So let me just go and you can go in the arrangement section where you can actually arrange your screen so it can go anywhere you want. So as of now, it's on my left, so I'm keeping it like that. So if you want to mirror your display, you can just click here and it's going to mirror the complete section here, but you'll see that black bar here. So let me just turn that off. So yeah, this is how you can change the orientation if you want to do any sort of change settings, but there are not a lot of options. So let me just go to the home screen and let me just turn on the center stage. So yeah, it did something, I'm not sure what, but let me open. It does have a lot of bugs, by the way. The system experience a crash, so make sure you don't put it. So yeah, let me open the settings, and if you want to put anything on the bigger screen, you have to click on these three dots, and this is the desktop section. And if I just click on here, you'll be able to see it's on this section. And let me talk about one more thing. Yeah, this thing is really buggy, can't do anything here. Let me try to reconnect it and see if it's going to work. Let me just close it, turn it on again. So yeah, if I go here, click on the desktop, yeah, and now it is working. I cannot resize it for some reason, I don't know why. Let me just make it full screen. Yeah, it is kind of buggy, but as you can see, and I was talking about the display section. If you can go here, you can see the menu screen, and you can change the arrangement as well if you want on the click arrangement like I was showing here. So any app you want to open here, you would just go on the screen, open an app. Like I'm opening the Twitter. If I click on these three dots and click here, it's going to open here as well. It's not very intuitive. I think it's really hard to even resize it right now. So if I just go here, it'll show you these two arrow, and you can just tone it down and open multiple applications, but it's not working very well as of now. But yes, you can open multiple apps. So let me open Safari as well, and let's see how it's going to work. So click on these three dots. It's not very good, so every time you have to click on those three dots, but you can see the section here, and you can switch the apps here. And if you want to open multiple app on the same time, you can do it. So it's kind of a desktop experience, but it's not quite there. Also, it's really buggy right now. And if you want to do anything full screen, you can also click on the full button and click on this, and it's going to open like complete Mac sort of Safari. So if, for that part only, I think it's really good. So let me try something. If I just, oh, my keyboard is not connected, sorry. So if I open Twitter, it's going to work fine. It's the scalability issue, because one more thing I wanted to show you guys, that if I just open the settings, let me see. Yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of bugs on the right hand side completely. But if I open the setting, if I go back in the display, in the BenQ, I can also change the standard zoom. This is where I was talking about. You can open the more space section or standard if you want to zoom in or zoom out. So it works really good. As it's a 2K screen, this is perfectly fine for me. But yeah, this is kind of a desktop version of everything if you want to use it, but as of now it's quite buggy. But I think it's going to make this iPad really pro. And apart from that, Apple also discussed about the desktop level apps like related to pages and numbers. I don't use that, but they also updated the files app. So I wanted to show you that. So now you can actually see the date, and if you want to change it, you can also see the size. So you'll be able to see the size. You will also be able to see the extension. So you need to just go here, and in view option, you need to enable the show all extension. And now you can also update the image, rename it, and also change its extension if you want. So if I just go and do PNG, it's going to ask me if I want to keep JPEG or do a change. So I'll keep JPEG for now. You can also use some quick action if you want to create a PDF out of some image, so that also there. So yes, these are some changes in iPadOS 16. They also talked about the collaboration as well, and there's some changes related to Pencil. If you write, you can straighten that. I don't have Apple Pencil, so I can't show you that. But I think the State Center is the biggest feature in the iPadOS 16, and I'm just hoping all the bugs will be fixed, and I think it's going to work really great. So if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment box, or you can follow me on Twitter. My name is Rohit. I'll see you next one. Till then.